People, hello, how are you? Hopefully we're all doing well. I'm Tom. John Fury, and Tommy Fury was both very respectful towards Darren Till in the recent press conference. Started off very respectful. You know, John Fury saying he's got friends from both Liverpool and Manchester. He's a gypsy, he's Irish, so he's not from the areas. So he's going to show some respect, which is interesting because your son's fighting him. Like, you're going to be respectful to Darren Till because you know you've got friends from Manchester and Liverpool, but your son's in a fight. Like, I just feel like he doesn't really care about Tommy because, you know, all the trash talks towards Tommy, he didn't really care. As soon as he mentioned Tyson, oh, pig's ears, what his name is. Oh, fucking keep my son's name out your mouth. Shut the fuck up, mate. You're so embarrassing. If he was my dad, I'd actually choose to fight in America because he can't go over there. Do you know what I mean? What the fuck? As Darren Till said, he disappeared. Tyson Fury got beaten fucking 5 ways from Sunday by Usyk, and the guy disappeared for months and months and months. Now he's come out the woodwork because Tommy Fury's fighting again, being his usual fucking embarrassing self, throwing water and shit. Get a grip. How old are you? Fuck me. Like, just get a grip. What an embarrassing human being you are. Just embarrassing. I mean, remember when he was fighting when Fury was fighting Usyk, he was like headbutting people from the Usyk team. Like, what are you doing, you dickhead? What are you doing? Just get a grip. I mean, it's just so embarrassing. If that was my dad, Jesus, I wouldn't even know what to do with myself. Like, learn to conduct yourself. And Tommy needs to sit there and sort of shit scared, letting his dad embarrass him. Fuck me, man. Get a grip. But it started off respectful until they brought up Tyson Fury and how he lost to Usyk, and John Fury just lost his head. He acts like he's the hardest geezer. Look at his pro boxing record, and he was like, shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, the only person, I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself. Point is, he's embarrassing. What's he playing at? Back to this actual fight though, Tommy Fury clearly has chosen the YouTube Misfits crossover scene as his boxing scene. He's clearly realised, I'm never going to make it as a world champion. I'm not going to be a world champion. I'm national. I'm domestic level at best. I'll just stick to fighting YouTubers because he thinks he's the top dog at you. It's all about ego, isn't it? He thinks he's the top dog on the YouTube. Yeah, I'm the top dog on the YouTube scene. I beat Jake. I beat KSI. He beat Jake. He lost to KSI, in my opinion. Either way, he went toe to toe with 2 YouTubers twice. And he thinks he's a top dog walking around there. So he's chosen that scene, and fair enough to him because that's where you're going to make your money. You're not going to go very far in the actual boxing world. So stick to where you can make money, which is the domestic, which is the crossover scene rather. So fair enough to him. I thought he was going to do that. I kind of knew he was going to do that. He beat Jake, beat KSI. I thought, yeah, he's going to stick around the YouTube scene. He's never going to make it as a pro. So fair enough to him. That was the right call to make. But Darren Till, like, he might be a UFC fighter, and you know, to be fair, he's probably going to be one of Fury's toughest tests. That's the thing. Like, Darren, he might be a UFC fighter, and he's out of shape. He's fat. He's not the guy he once was. But he's still probably going to be one of Fury's toughest tests. Like, looking recently at Tommy, he's fought Jake, who he beat relatively comfortably. Then KSI, who I actually think KSI won, but the point is, you know, it was a close fight. KSI had the better tactics, more success, but look, Tommy ended up winning that fight. I think it's one of those where, because Tommy's a YouTuber, Tommy's a boxer and KSI is actually a YouTuber, I think they kind of gave it to him. But like I said, I think that KSI won that fight, but look, Tommy ended up giving the decision. It certainly was a lot closer, is my point. And Darren Till, look, he can fight, and he's not old. If he actually trains properly, I think he can go in there and potentially win this fight. And like I say, certainly be Tommy's toughest test if he takes it serious. This whole, like, I'm a UFC fighter, you're lucky there's rules, I just don't get it. It's like, yeah, okay, cool, but it's boxing, it's not UFC, so what's your point? Like, I just don't get it. Tommy isn't sitting there saying he's some hard case. Like, you're going in there having a boxing fight. What's your point? I just don't get on with it. What's your point? Oh, you're lucky there's rules in this. Okay, well, you chose to box. It's a boxing fight. You said it. It's like playing tennis against a table tennis player, and he's going, "You're lucky this is tennis, not table tennis." So, yeah, okay, but it is tennis. What's your point? I'm not trying to have a fight with you. I'm trying to box. I'm not a boxing match. I don't know. I know what you said. I could beat you up. Okay, mate. That's not what this is. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Do you know what I mean? I just don't know. Like, and, you know, and Guy did it against Fury. You're lucky there was rules. Okay, but there was. What's your point? It's a bit irrelevant. No one's. I don't think anyone's sitting there really saying that Darren Till couldn't beat Tommy Fury in a UFC fight. That's not what this is. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It's a bit crazy to me. Oh, you're lucky it's not a GCSE maths exam because I got a 9 in my maths. Okay, well it's not. So who gives a fuck? But anyway, just to sum it up, long and short of it, if I'm Tommy Fury, I'd be embarrassed. I mean, I couldn't think of anything worse than sitting there and have John Fury sitting next to me at his age, losing his fucking cool. Like at KSI, he's gonna bun KSI, like, mate, get a hold of yourself, you fucking weirdo. But I just wanted to reel off a few points there, have another ranty video, people. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe if you know how YouTube works, people. Peace.